Okay, Jobless Rant for January 7th, 2011, Part 2. We were talking about you got to do what you got to do. If you got to hold your collective noses and, do what's required, then that's what you got to do. If you're not in this fight with all of your heart and your soul, and you've convinced yourself somehow, some way, that you don't want to be in this fight because you don't like Paladinette. Oh, that Paladinette. That Paladinette, she's just all over the place. Everywhere I go, it's pal this, pal that, blah, blah. She's so full of herself. I can't stand her. Blah, 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 blah. Get over it. Just consider for a moment, please, that I am out there everywhere, not for me, but for you. And for those who do not know it, let me make it clear. It's never been about me. It's always been about the cause. Right now, if I get a Tier 5, it won't help me. Just to let you know, Tier 5 will not help me. And I still continue this fight because God gave me the opportunity and the benefactor to back me up. It isn't a lot of money, but it is enough to hang in there with the fight and continue on with the efforts of whatever I can do. And that's what I intend to do. Now, if you don't like me, that's fine. I don't need your approval, just your participation. Only you can decide if you're willing to do whatever you can, whatever it takes to emerge from this fight victorious. And if you decide not to participate, please do not use me as your lame-ass excuse for sitting on the sidelines. I don't want to be in it, Paladinette. I don't want to help Paladinette. Screw that. You're not helping me. You're helping the 99er Nation, and that's a cause bigger than us all. Take some personal responsibility for getting out there yourselves. Your miracle can happen too. You think it was easy for me to put out there all over the blogs that my show was going under? Did you not consider for 1 second what an embarrassing, horrible thing that was in addition to everything else I'd lost in my life? I can't even keep a job that doesn't pay me. But I reached out and let everybody know, more so because I didn't want to let anybody down. I didn't want them to tune into my show and have it not be there, no explanation. So I went out on a limb, and guess what? My miracle happened. I put it out there, and God responded with the help of a fantastic human being who's ponied up just to help the show stay on the air. Thank God. Now, getting back. Again, I don't need your approval. I need your participation. Get out there. And yes, you too, if you can get out there, you too can someday be a subject of ridicule among the 99ers. Let them complain about you and trash you on the blogs every chance they get. Believe me, when you do that, if you do that, you will finally understand just how hard it is to be Paladinette. And perhaps you'll see me in what I've tried to do for the last 18 months, all for the betterment of all the 99er Nation, in a completely different light, from a different perspective. And if that's what it takes to generate new leaders and devoted followers as we march into the great unknown of whatever is in store for the 99er Nation in 2011, then so be it. I am proud to stand alongside every last one of you, no matter what you may think of me personally. Integrity and humanity first, baby. The rest is just cheap conversation. If you understand me, that's great. But it's far less important than having you know how deeply I understand you all in your daily struggles. I had a bit of a reprieve in the last month, and I've had a pretty joyous time of it. I've had some things happen in my life that have been a monumental blessing, not just financially, but personally. And I thank God every single day for it, and it has lifted my spirits beyond belief. But I have been there, where I was so depressed I couldn't move. For months on end. I couldn't brush my teeth or change my clothes. Checking the mail was too much of an effort. The only thing that helped me survive was I had kitty cats to feed that were depending upon me. So I got up for them, then I went back to bed. I got up, looked for jobs on the internet, then I went back to bed. Did I think of suicide? You're damn right. Several times a day, every day of the week, for quite some time. But it wasn't that I wanted to die. I just didn't want to keep living like that anymore. I remembered, at a really dark moment, a line from the movie The Shawshank Redemption, something to the effect of, there comes a time when you need to either get about living or get about dying. Well, I personally refuse to go quietly into that great good night. In fact, I personally refuse to go anywhere quietly, but that's a whole different story. Okay, Now, thing is, at that moment in time, I got off the couch and became Paladinette the Unemployed Zealot. And the rest is history. It's been hell at times. I've taken tons of crap, most undeservedly, okay? And mostly from the 99ers. But that's okay. I can deal with it. I got a thick skin. I simply do my best to remember that God gave me this opportunity, my big mouth, and my relentless drive to help the cause from the inside out. As long as I keep fighting and remain respectful to that fact, the fact that I am only one small little piece of the big picture within the 99er army, my ego will not lead the way to my self-destruction. My heart, instead, will lead the way to victory. I do not consider myself any more important to the cause than any other person out there. Fact is, people like Mike White, Mr. G, Rick Sloan, or anyone else there in the forefront of the 99ers movement can do, their thing, but we can't do a damn thing without you. We need the foot soldiers. We need every member of the 99er Nation. Hello. Easy for me to say. 99er Nation to step up and do their part. We can only succeed with the help of every one of you. All of us in the 99er Nation must work together. And anyone that you could possibly recruit to help would be nice. Help us do whatever it takes to get just what we need to survive and then eventually thrive. Now, to survive, it's going to take benefits. We need benefits. We need them fast. We need them now. And we do need jobs. So get that job bill going, but get those benefits first so we can survive until the jobs come. As long as we treat each other with respect, your divergent opinions are always welcome, and I will try very hard to see your side of things. At the very worst, we can always agree to disagree. Right? Isn't that what makes America great? Again, I want to stress, I would proudly stand with each and every one of you, no matter what you've said about me, what you continue to say about me, what you think and feel about me personally. I don't care. I respect everyone's right to be an individual. I understand that I am an acquired taste, okay? My in-your-face style is not for everybody, nor is it proper or even successful at every turn. I'm human. I fall short. I mess up. But at least I'm honest. I'm true blue, and you will never have a more steadfast, devoted friend in your corner to fight for. I just, like the Tasmanian devil, I'll just come out swinging, okay? I tell it like I see it. I am not afraid to get out there. I don't give up, and I won't give in. Nor will I stop trying new things that have the potential to effect the change necessary to help the 99er Nation. What you think of me personally is really none of my business. Rather, it is what we can accomplish together that is important. The rest is distractions and immaterial crap. So, I ask you all out there in unemployed America, once again, who's with me? Who is with me? Let's go!